to share a powerful dream I had last night. So I woke up at about 3 in the morning, which I have for the last couple nights. I never wake up like that, like hardly ever. And just felt the need to pray. So I was praying, and look, it's so snowy outside. And I had this, well then after I prayed last night, I went back to sleep and had this dream that somehow I was in a different city, a city that I've been to in another dream, which I don't know what city that is. And then suddenly I was with a group of people, and it was a man who was bringing a whole group of kids that he was sex trafficking. He was bringing them to a hotel room to take a break. And me and this other lady, there was no, I just knew what was going on in the dream. It just popped right into this scene. And me and this other lady were kind of not letting on that we didn't agree with what he was doing. And so, because we wanted to help the kids, we wanted to rescue them. And so he had these kids in a nice hotel room in a beautiful city, and they were all just so downcast and sad, as you can imagine, bored. He went to sleep. They had no toys, no nothing. They just had to sit there. That's what he expected them to do. And as soon as he went to sleep, I went across the hall to this other lady who I don't know who she is, but in the dream I knew her. And we started praying, looking over the city. It was summertime. It was a beautiful city, somewhere probably, it seemed like in another country, probably beautiful. And the windows were open. It was nighttime. And her and I started praying, and this massive white puffy cloud just rushed straight toward us into the window, and I could see this shape of an angry face on the front of it, and it was pure white, and it was very fast, and we just bolted out of the way, and it burst into his room, this guy across the hall, and it charged right into his chest, and he fell. And then we were okay. And then he went into the bathroom, and we saw massive blood coming out of his mouth in the toilet. I'm sorry, that's graphic. Not disgusting or not violently, but just a very thick, heavy, slow flow just poured out of him, gently almost, and then he just died. And we started praising God so much. I mean, that was the weirdest, violent, it was violent, but it was a good dream. It was a very good dream. I really have a heart for kids who are being trafficked, and I felt the scripture that God gave me last night was oh gosh, now I can't remember what it was, but it was a scripture that said, there are none who understand or seek after God. And so, I understood that to mean talking about how, no one is without sin, and Jesus came to sanctify us, and, that kind of thing. But I don't know. It was just, it kind of ignited a feeling in me that the wrath is going to put an end to people's suffering. That day is going to come, and maybe it's closer than we even think, and it encourages me, because I'm always thinking, it's agony to me to think about kids suffering in abuse, and especially trafficking. It's just something that my gut wrenches, and I can't stand the thought of it. Get all those kids out of there, Lord, rescue them now. So it was just a powerful dream that really encouraged me. So I wanted to share it with you.